Chancellor, it is a huge privilege to present our honorary graduate, Nicola Benedetti, CBE. Nicola first burst into public prominence with an electrifying performance of Szymanowski's Violin Concerto to win the 2004 BBC Young Musician of the Year. Though, if, like me, you were a budding violinist in 1990s Scotland, you already had advance warning through her leading, at the age of 8, the National Children's Orchestra of Scotland. Ever since her BBC success, Nicola's star has shone brightly. A worldwide performing career, a series of best-selling records and a slew of awards. Twice a winner at the Classical Brits and now a Grammy, an MBE in 2013, CBE in 2019, the youngest ever recipient of the Queen's Medal for Music in 2017. The list goes on. As her official bio puts it simply, she is one of the most sought-after violinists of her generation. Nicola's musicianship is rightly celebrated. Her dedication and constant striving for the highest possible standards and inspiration to us all, and the product of all this work, pure joy to experience. But she is no mere violinist. To use an idiom that's inherently odd to a musician, but nevertheless appropriate here, there are many more strings to her bow. Nicola has described classical music as a grand and beautiful dialogue between instinct and intelligence. And she has used her position and performing career to ensure this beautiful dialogue can reach as many people as possible. She is a passionate advocate for classical music, and in particular for the critical value of music education for all in contemporary society. Her speech to the Royal Philharmonic Society last year on this topic is essential viewing, but her actions speak louder than words ever could. Nicola has been central to the Systema Scotland project since its foundation in 2008, as big sister to the big noise schemes that place music education at the centre of the school experience, with a particular emphasis on making music together across the whole community. Through this work, she has contributed to long-term research projects whose results demonstrate the positive impacts on life skills, educational, emotional, social, musical and physical aspects of young people's lives. More recently, Nicola set up the Benedetti Foundation, an organisation that combines year-round advocacy for the place of quality arts and culture in our schools and our homes, alongside making this a reality through their orchestra-based workshops for young people and teachers. The extraordinary circumstances of the global pandemic led to an extraordinary response from the Benedetti Foundation, who ran a series of virtual sessions in May with synchronous and asynchronous resources via YouTube, Facebook and Zoom, reaching thousands of participants worldwide. These sessions supported so many people, offering current music students some much needed high-level ensemble playing in the isolation of lockdown, including members of our student body, offering young professionals tutoring and support roles, including recently graduated members of our student body, and offering the very youngest musicians entertaining and inspirational music games, support and individual advice as they start their musical journey, including my 6- and 3-year-olds. These sessions were a remarkable achievement and, incidentally, a fantastic example to us in this university of how to manage online teaching to the highest possible standard. Through all of this, Nicola was not just a figurehead. She was there every day, speaking words of encouragement to all participants every morning. She was there working with hundreds of beginner violinists on a Zoom call, joking with them, making them feel special. And in particular, she was there talking about mental health, sharing her own experiences about the pressures of maintaining the highest possible standards and how to look after your well-being as a musician. There are many, many more examples of the ways in which Nicola has brought down barriers, demystified and broadened the reach of classical music, and not just the standard repertoire. As a composer, I am grateful for her fly-on-the-wall documentary of the sometimes challenging process of bringing Wynton Marsalis's violin concerto to its first performance. Chancellor, running through all of Nicola's projects is a desire to communicate and to associate this with community. As she puts it, that enriching experience of creating something collectively. This too is the spirit of a university that exists for the public good. And so it is with great pleasure that I present to you Nicola Benedetti for the degree of Doctor of Philosophy, honoris causa.